guys, so for today's video we're going to talk about the recent video that was on Nintendo's YouTube channel. I am aware that it is by Mega64. I will link their Twitter down below. And yeah, it was just some Nintendo E3 announcements, and some of it made me really happy, and then some of it made me like, well, just only a little bit made me like, So yeah, let's just go through part by part. It's only a 5-minute video, so I highly recommend you check it out. That video will be in the description below as well. And yeah, let's just talk about what I liked, didn't like, thoughts, opinions. Let's get started. So first of all, I just want to say I really enjoyed the fact that they did the skit video instead of just doing like a direct announcement, you know. I mean, for certain things, a Nintendo Direct is perfect and amazing, you know, long video just talking about information and stuff, that's good. But when something's short like this, having a skit together like this, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was very creative. I'm really glad that Nintendo is looking into trying to get more, you know, involved with the community on YouTube and just really trying to understand how the gaming community is different than from what it was years ago, and just really getting involved with social media. Definitely props to them for that. Also, thumbs up for the fact that the soundtrack of this video was The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, and I believe there was one track that was off of the 25th anniversary CD, and I would know that because I've actually been listening to that in my car for the past few weeks. So yeah, absolutely love it because, you know, Link is my homeboy. First off, we got the announcement that there's going to be a Smash Brothers Invitational that is being held at the Nokia Theater during E3. So there wasn't much information given other than the fact that this is an event that is going to be there at E3. So I'm going to assume that this will be something that players from around the country or even around the world, because E3 is a big event, that anyone will be able to register and be able to partake in. And that's just an assumption. I'm not exactly sure yet. I hope we get more information on it. But to really get players more involved at E3 and the public, that would definitely be a positive step towards at least getting 1 or 2 open to the public days at E3. Because sometimes watching from home, you're like, you know, you want to be there. So, I mean, at least getting this first step, like hosting a tournament like this is awesome. I mean, you can't deny it. Next, we got news that there's going to be a Smash Fest at local Best Buys around the country. So, I mean, I went to the Nintendo E3 at Best Buy event last year where they had the Super Mario 3D World, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, Mario Kart 8, and Wind Waker HD demos. I went there and played Super Mario 3D World. I had a blast. I loved it. And there was a lot of people. I mean, people were lining up for hours to play these demos. So for Smash Brothers to at least be able to play that in person before E3, I'm going to hope it is at least, you know, there'll be a playable Wii U version. That would be nice. But my most likely guess is that most of it will be for the 3DS, you know, download, play, and be able to play a demo while you're there, so people aren't waiting in long lines. Because, you know, most of the people there will have a 3DS. They were street passing at this event last year, so I'm going to assume that it's going to just be mostly 3DS, being able to play demos, download, play, which definitely is a good thing, and, you know, brings people together and really hyping them up for the game. If there's one thing I learned from last year is that they need to do more Best Buys, because there was only, I think, one in the whole southeastern Michigan area, maybe 1 or 2, and the wait for the line was hours. It was long, so they definitely need to spread it across more Best Buys, I believe. The third announcement, and here's where I started to get a little like, okay, is there going to be a press conference? But they talked about that Nintendo Treehouse is going to be streaming live streams during E3 daily. So things from on the show floor, and then announcements about games and news related to Nintendo. So I mean, that's a thumbs up, positive, because I don't remember last year being a lot of like live streams directly for Nintendo. So I mean, I love Nintendo is my main platform. It is nice to get news from the other 2 as well, you know, for the big 3, but I love my Nintendo, I'm not gonna lie, and that's usually the news I mostly look forward to every year at E3, so it's nice that Nintendo is gonna be directly feeding us this news daily. Then here's where I was like, no. It turns out they didn't say it's exactly a Nintendo Direct, but there's going to be a Nintendo digital event June 10th at 9 AM, and I'm going to assume that's Pacific Standard Time, which for Eastern Standard Time, that would be noon. So I was like, I want the press conference. The press conference, I feel, is what is the big thing about E3. Because last year, the Nintendo Direct, I felt it was laggy. There were so many people trying to watch the Nintendo Direct at the same time, and it was laggy and almost unbearable, but you had to keep refreshing and trying to find a feed that wasn't bad and just really pixelated. I mean, I guess either way we get the news, it's not going to change the news itself, whether we get it from a live press conference or through a stream or a digital event like that. But I'm just one of those people. I want to see a live press conference. I want to see the announcements being made in front of a live audience, because you feel the excitement from the audience. It's like the Super Bowl. I mean, if you watched a football game where it was just the players, it's not as exciting as actually hearing the crowd while they are playing the football game. I like to see and hear the crowd react to the announcements as well as hearing the announcements myself. It really makes it feel a lot more exciting. Like if there was a crowd that heard the Mega Man character announcement for Super Smash Brothers, do you know how loud that stadium would have got? Do you know how insane it would have been and how much more of an impact I felt it would have made? But no, it was just through a normal Nintendo Direct, and it just didn't feel as exciting, despite the fact that the news was really good. So those are just my thoughts and opinions. I want you guys to comment down below. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, and what you are excited for E3. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel and you want to be updated when I upload new videos, make sure to subscribe down below. Also in the description are my Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all those other links. Those will let you know when I upload a video as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you for my next video. Bye!